What up, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Fencer Princer, SoundCloud, SoundClick? It's your boy Tone 202 coming at you one more again with the menagerie of the day. I want to talk about this because the whole brouhaha between Cat Williams and what he said about Kevin Hart. And basically, he's talking about if Kevin Hart is the best that you have, then he went on to say a couple other things that, he says Kevin Hart is a puppet. Now, the reason why Cat Williams is saying this is because of the hardship that he has been going through because he has called himself pretty much being real. He also went on to talk about Richard Pryor pretty much handed the torch to him. And he's saying that Kevin Kevin Hart does things like, where I don't know if I can have a picture of him wearing a dress, but he's saying he's not going to do that. And a lot of this boiled down to what happened with Dave Chappelle. And everybody knows the story. Dave Chappelle walked away from $50 million dollars because they wanted him to pretty much, run around, start wearing a dress and, things along that line. And here's Kevin Hart in a dress. And of course, when you, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, why? And so basically, oh my God, it's just terrible. And of course, there's Jamie Foxx. No, no, don't do it. It's just terrible. It's freaking terrible. So, I'm sorry. I just have to talk about my disgust. And you know what? I'm gonna tell you what. Cam Newton also had a freaking wedding dress on. So I'm not even gonna get into football yet with Cam Newton. Oh my God, I was just so disgusted when I saw that. I'm sorry. I'm just mortified at these freaking pictures. One, because I don't have nothing against Kevin Hart. He seems to be a really, 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 really cool dude who sheds no hate on anyone. Um, I can't attack him. The man, he makes good money, he makes a good living, he takes care of his kids. He cheated on his wife, but a lot of people cheat on their wife. And he left her, he admitted that, and now he's getting ready to marry the Asian chick. You know what? People do stuff like that. I can't sit up here and, say who's bad and who's not bad, so on and so forth, because of situations that I'm not in. I clearly don't understand, and but I can only guesstimate. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to men wearing dresses in Hollywood, there seems to be a correlation with with them being in or held under the thumb of those who run Hollywood. Let's just say that. Now, who runs Hollywood? The Jewish run Hollywood. And if you don't know that, and you've been living up under a rock, because just recently they had the whole debate about the Oscars and the Oscar nominate, who's nominated, and all this other stuff. And of course, DiCaprio won. And I don't care about DiCaprio winning, but DiCaprio's my dude. But the simple fact that, there was this whole brouhaha over, Jada Pickett Smith coming out and saying that they need to boycott because her husband wasn't nominated or, whatever. Will Smith makes $35 million dollars a year. I could care less if he was nominated or not. I don't even watch that trash. But the point is that the Jewish own that. They can vote for whoever the hell they want. They can vote for a mouse if they want, and there ain't a damn thing we can do about it. Diversity in the who man, those are rich people problems. I'm trying to pay my rent. Is Will going to pay my rent if I vote for him? As a matter of fact, I can't even vote for him. That's what the real problem is. See, Hollywood is controlled by a small group of very, very wealthy people who only want you to see certain things when it comes to movies. Let's just take The Gods of Egypt, that trash that just came out, where the actual person who produced it said he apologizes for the whitewash of the movie. But even if you produce a movie, even if you wrote the movie, even if you go all the way up the line to you even tried to finance the movie, you still have to go through who? 20th Century Fox. You have to go through the big names. MGM, 20th Century Fox. Those people have owned the movie business for ever since the movie business came out. So you think, oh, okay, let's take a flashback. Let's say, remember Bruce Lee? Everybody loved Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee was supposed to. Bruce Lee was in the movies, but Bruce Lee was also supposed to be the dude who was in the show about, it was called Kung Fu or whatever it was, and David Carradine ended up being this dude who went to Asia and learned Kung Fu instead of Bruce Lee. It was like, wait, what? How did this white dude all of a sudden become the Kung Fu guy? And I watched it. I didn't care about it until I grew up and learned about it. Like, come on. Like, they control that industry. They control a lot of other industries also, like football, music. They control all kind of stuff. They control that, people. And so you have people like, okay, look at Chris Tucker. Remember Chris Tucker when he was hot? He was making 20 million a movie. Then he made this ridiculous movie, and he was what? Wearing a dress. Okay, Wesley Snipes right here, wearing a dress. Okay, so we can just go on and on. Jamie Foxx, we can just go on and on and on and on. And I don't even know who this is wearing a dress. But nonetheless, the music industry, the movie industry, it is tainted with these people who control it, and they tell you what you're going to do in order for you to make your money. I think this is Terry Crew right here. Like, this is Terry. Ah, God, good Lord, it's just freaking disgusting. But this is what Cat Williams is talking about. He did not want to be a part of this homosexual takeover, and he does not want to be accepted into this ritual that they have to go through in order to be accepted. Now, I also want to say that there are men who wear shrongs, because Danny Glover wore a shrong, and it wasn't a dress. It was a shrong. Look it up. But it is not something to say that he was effeminate. It's very masculine, actually. So there are shrongs out there, but that's not what these people are doing. These people are all out wearing freaking dresses. And look at Jada Pinkett Smith. Hey, Jada Pinkett Smith, you want to talk about somebody? Look at your son. And even Will Smith went on an interview recently when he talked about the DJ. He was talking about being open and telling your kid to be open. He said, yeah, I told my kid to be open, but I think I made a mistake. Even Will said that. Now, Will has been seen often trying to kiss his son, and his son running away from that. But why is his son the face of Louis Vuitton women's wear? Do you see where this is going, people? Like, this is, and a lot of people are going to come out with the spiritual being Baphomet is over music and all that, and whatever, what have you. But I just wanted to get to the crux of the situation between Kevin Hart and Cat Williams and what they're really talking about, because people are like, Cat Williams is self-destructing. Well, Cat Williams is self-destructing because he will not give in to the norm of running around looking like a homosexual. He refuses to do this. Now, Cat Williams may have some other issues going on out there. I don't know. I'm not his homie. I have no idea. But he talks about this. And a lot of people are going to say it's the Illuminati, and it very well could be. It very well could be. Because you see a lot of the top actors and comedians, even people in music, Kanye West, and people in sports, the whole grandmama and all of that. And Cam Newton, you know, he had on a wedding dress. Can we look that up? Cam Newton with a wedding dress on, just freaking disgusting. I mean, oh my God. Oh, I almost don't want to look because that was my homie. Like, oh my God, can we see? Can we gonna see it? I know he had one on because I seen a picture of it yesterday. So nonetheless, just the whole operation and the hold that the Jewish people have on the industry of music and the industry of the of football right here. Good Lord, have mercy. Have mercy on us all, Father. Father, 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 Father God. Father, have mercy on us, Father, please. Have mercy on us all, Father. Have mercy. So, there goes that. Anyways, I just wanted to give a little breakdown of what's going on with Cat Williams. I'm not defending him, but I am. I do claims he was unfair to some male student, but I do understand from what little I can because I'm on the outside looking in of this whole thing that's going on that he just does not want to be a part of. He's like, I don't want to be a part of this, and I know Kevin Hart is a puppet. I know he's a puppet. I know he's being puppeted. Look at this. Look at this pure godlessness. This is not funny, people. This is not comedy. This is 100% godlessness. That's what this is. That's what this is. That's nothing but godlessness. And they're in the music. I mean, Young Thug. You've seen Young Thug wearing a dress. Of course, this isn't Young Thug. This is Drake and 2, 3, 5 Chains who can't rap. But nonetheless, Young Thug has been seen wearing women's wear. I'm just saying. I don't know. It's so disgusting. It's freaking disgusting, people. There are shrongs. There are certain attires that are definitely not dresses and are not feminine. Like this is feminine as hell. Is freaking feminine. But there are shrongs that men wear. There are kilts that men wear. I mean, and trust me, you walk up to an Irish dude and talk that yak about, yo, you had a dress, and you gonna catch a boot to your face. Nonetheless, I just wanted to corner what was going on between the two, and pretty much why Cat Williams said what he had to say. And yeah, it's your boy Tone 202. Peace.